If you are watching this video first, go back to video 1. This series builds on itself. Each video is a layer, and the one beneath it makes this one hit harder. Start from the beginning. The Calm Code, full series above.
What if everything you have been reaching for has been reaching back? What if the life you want has been moving toward you at the same speed you have been moving away from it? What if the intelligence that holds this universe together has never once stopped working on your behalf? Not when you made mistakes. Not when you gave up. Not when you were at your absolute worst. What if it was there through all of it? Quietly, constantly. Welcome back to the Calm Code. In the last 6 videos, we have been building something. You now know what you are. You know how your thoughts create your reality. You have found the stillness beneath the noise. You have faced the question of why you are here. You understand the law that governs every result in your life. And you have named the fear that was silently holding you back. Today, we talk about what is left when all of that clicks into place. The force that was always there, that most men spend their entire lives pushing away without knowing it. There is an intelligence flowing through this universe. Not as a concept, not as a belief, as a fact that the most rigorous scientific minds in history have pointed at and been unable to fully explain. Max Planck, the physicist who won the Nobel Prize for his work on the atom, said this: "All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter." A Nobel Prize-winning physicist. Not a spiritual teacher. Not a philosopher. A man who spent his life studying the hardest edges of physical reality and arrived at the same conclusion that every deep tradition in human history arrived at. There is something behind all of this. Something intelligent. Something purposeful. And it flows through everything, including you. Think about what your body does without your involvement. Your heart beats without you telling it to. Your wounds heal without you directing the process. Billions of functions happen in your body every second that your conscious mind never touches. Something is running all of that. Something with intelligence far beyond what your thinking mind is capable of. And that same intelligence, that same force, is available to you in every area of your life. Not just in your body, in your decisions, in your creativity, in the quiet moments when an answer arrives that you did not logically reach, in the chance encounter that changes everything, in the door that closes and forces you toward the one you were actually meant to walk through. Most men call those coincidences, but there are no coincidences. There is only a force working with the causes you are laying down, arranging outcomes in ways your limited perspective cannot always see in real time. Here is the problem. Most men are disconnected from it. Not because it left. It never leaves. But because they think of themselves as separate from it. They live entirely inside the mind. Inside the noise. Inside the fear and the comparison and the constant calculation of what other people think. And in all of that noise, the signal gets buried. Not destroyed. Buried, the way we talked about in the stillness video. The pond is always clear at the bottom. You just have to stop disturbing the surface long enough to feel the connection that was always there. Think of it like a tree. As long as the branch stays connected to the trunk, life flows through it. The moment it disconnects, it begins to wither. Not because the tree stopped giving, because the branch stopped receiving. You are the branch. The force is the tree. And the connection between you has always been there, waiting for you to stop pulling away. So how does a man reconnect with this force? Not through rituals, not through performance, not through anything external. Through 3 things only: First, silence. Daily, non-negotiable. Even 5 minutes of genuine stillness where you stop inputting and start receiving. The signal is always broadcasting. You just have to stop talking long enough to hear it. Second, attention. Where you put your attention is where you connect. When your attention is scattered across 100 fears and distractions, your connection to this force weakens. When your attention is focused on what you are building, on who you are becoming, on the causes you are laying down with intention, the connection strengthens. And things begin to move. Not because you forced them, because you aligned with a force that is far more capable of moving them than you are alone. Third, trust. This is the hardest one for most men, because trust requires releasing control. And men who have been hurt, who have been disappointed, who have learned that the only thing they can count on is themselves, do not release control easily. But here is what trust in this context actually means. It does not mean doing nothing and waiting. It means doing everything within your power to lay down the right causes, and then trusting that the force working through this universe will handle the outcomes that are beyond your sight. You plant, you tend, and you trust the harvest, because you cannot see every ripple your causes create. But the law never loses one. Here is what I want you to take from this video. You are not alone in this. You never were. Every step you have taken toward becoming more aware, more intentional, more aligned with who you actually are has been met by something that has been moving toward you at the same speed. The gap between the life you have and the life you are meant for closes from both sides. You move toward it, and it moves toward you. Your only job is to stop pushing it away. This is the Calm Code. 7 videos in, and we are just getting started. Everything we have built in these 7 videos is the foundation. What is coming next goes into the practical. How to use everything you now know to build something real. In your work, in the way you move through your relationships, in the way you face the days that try to break you. The code is not just for knowing. It is for living. Stay close. The Calm Code.